Hello and welcome back to your favorite stop on YouTube. As you read by the title, you must be wondering what it will be like to be a god. Who among men does not desire to become a god? I am sure everyone does. They are the ones who are regarded as being the most successful and attractive men. But what exactly does it mean to be a god? In this video, we'll go through the 9 genuine signs that gods among men have. From having a natural leadership ability to being determined and ambitious to having superb social skills, they have it all. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1. They communicate and persuade with class and respect. These men are frequently viewed as being self-assured and assertive, but if these traits are not employed with decency and consideration, they may become troublesome. Empathy and the capacity to hear and comprehend the viewpoints of others are necessary for persuasive behavior and effective communication. This exhibits a degree of maturity and self-awareness necessary for effective leadership. One of the key signals of such a man is that these men who communicate and convince with respect are more likely to form healthy connections and create a positive and inclusive environment. They are able to persuade others without using force or deceit, rather naturally, and their communication style is probably more effective and more successful. This is true for both verbal communication and body language, which, of such men, is in a way that these men make a lot of eye contact and are open, self-assured, and courteous. Overall, these men's capacity to influence others with dignity and class is a clear indication of their leadership, moral character, and communication abilities. These characteristics are crucial for any effective leader, and they play a significant role in what makes a man a god. Number 2. They trust themselves. These men have faith in their capacity to pave their own way. Being able to pay attention to and abide by their own inner direction is a key component of gut instinct, even if others might disagree with them or make an effort to convince them otherwise. It necessitates self-assurance, the capacity to believe in oneself, and the capacity for self-reliance. Males who trust their instincts have the capacity to act swiftly and decisively under pressure like these gods. They have faith in their own skills and know their gut will guide them in the correct route. It's crucial for these men to understand the limitations of depending exclusively on instinct, though, before making a choice, it is crucial to gain information and take into account other factors. Such men are capable of making well-informed and strategic judgments because they trust their instincts while also taking the time to carefully assess the circumstances. They are smart, aren't they? Overall, the capacity to follow your intuition is a real hallmark of a god on earth since it exhibits assurance, self-awareness, and the capacity for quick and calculated action. Number 3. They seek genuine connections. These men appreciate deep, sincere relationships with other people. They are not interested in partnerships or conversations that are solely there to meet their wants. Instead, they actually care about supporting people and being there for them when they want advice or assistance. Naturally, this does not imply they can always provide others with the assistance they require. They could have moments when their needs come first, whether it's putting needs first in a relationship or taking care of one's physical and emotional needs. However, in general, they try to support people and establish deep bonds with them. They also get a great degree of joy and satisfaction from their interactions with others as they forge all relationships. Number 4. They acknowledge their weaknesses. They see chances for growth and improvement rather than failure or perceived weaknesses as threats to their status or identity. In spite of the possibility of failure, they are prepared to attempt new things and take chances because they understand that doing so is the only way to advance and succeed. A god is also capable of accepting that his flaws and faults are an essential component of who he is and may embrace them. He seeks to address and improve on his weaknesses rather than attempting to hide or ignore them. Someone who has this god energy is able to show endurance and drive by not being frightened of failure or perceived shortcomings. Number 5. They strive for growth and mastery. Such men are characterized by their pursuit of improvement and mastery. They recognize that success in all aspects of life requires continuous effort to better oneself since life is a growing adventure. This desire for improvement and mastery shows up in a variety of ways, including persistent learning and creating and achieving objectives. Such men frequently want to surround themselves with people who can help them develop, since they are constantly striving to better themselves. They are aware that they cannot always rely on their own ability to succeed in life. Rather, they must seek the advice and help of others. As a result, they are always looking for mentors who can help them on their road to success. They also understand that setting objectives and taking concrete efforts to reach those goals are necessary for ongoing self-improvement. They achieve this by establishing for themselves difficult but reachable goals based on their own special skills and shortcomings. They then take action to achieve these goals by formulating a detailed action plan that specifies milestones and deadlines for completing each component of the goal. Number 6. They face their inner demons. Contrary to common assumption, becoming a man of this kind takes more than simply physical dominance and serving as a role model for other men. It also involves confronting your inner demons and finding good coping mechanisms for them. Although they are sometimes seen as the definition of masculinity, they really have a vulnerable side that is all too frequently overlooked behind all that assurance and swagger. Being such a guy entails being able to recognize those sensations of insecurity and fear and developing good coping mechanisms. Using mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing is one efficient strategy for these men to battle their inner demons. They can discover how to better control their emotions, forge relationships with others, and enhance their general well-being by frequently putting these skills into practice. Number 7. They are gentlemen. They have little trouble attracting ladies since they are self-assured and affable. Women are drawn to such men because they may feel good about themselves while they are with them. However, these men needn't rely on being flashy or dominating to draw others to them. Instead, they let their genuine qualities as gentlemen and men of integrity speak for themselves. Women who are drawn to this type of love partner like the fact that he is manly without being overbearing. They are skilled at being the natural leader and the macho, but they do so in a way that inspires respect and admiration instead of fear or resentment in others. Take some tips, guys. Number 8. They change or accept it. When it comes to their choices and objectives, these men have a reputation for having a change it or accept it mentality. This style of thinking is demonstrated by the person's capacity to rapidly adapt to any changes that may arise, their readiness to meet them head-on, and their refusal to deviate from the route that has been set out for them. Anyone who wants to take on the world may develop the same attitude, which is one of the most significant characteristics that make up such a man's personality. Not only do these men handle incidents and issues with this mindset, but they also engage with other people socially with it. They often have an authoritative and forthright attitude, and they don't hesitate to express their opinions anywhere. Number 9. They are assertive and practice self-care. At times when it is difficult or controversial, such a man won't hesitate to speak out when he sees something that has to be spoken or done. He is aware that maintaining his physical and mental health is crucial to his capacity to lead and be successful. He doesn't mind deviating from what is expected, openly opposing others, or expressing his ideas on any given topic. However, he also has a willingness to change his views and confess when he is mistaken, demonstrating that he values honesty and adaptability above all else. All of these qualities make a person from a low man to a respectable god in society, and women flock to such gentlemen. And that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed it, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. Tap the bell icon to ensure that you don't miss any uploads. Share the video and write down all of your thoughts and reviews. See you in the next one.